You and I have heard or witnessed Senator Lindsey Graham trying to sound the warning here. I'd like to play a short soundbite. It's just a couple of minutes, and I believe he's on Fox News here with Greta Van Susteren, and he's trying to signal to everybody who will listen that, look, this isn't just an ordeal that's an ocean and a half away. All of this could come to our shores very easily.
American people are very war-weary.
I hope they're not too worried to defend ourselves.
Right. What do we get out of this? If we do the airstrikes, what do you get? What do I get? What is, what do the rest of the American people get?
You can stop another 9/11. If you don't do anything, another 9/11 in larger proportions.
How do you convince the American people?
Do you believe that the people who are shooting folks in the head, killing children in front of their parents, beheading people by the hundreds, if not thousands, would not attack us if they could?
I suspect. I mean, I don't have much.
Do you believe that the only reason?
I suspect they would, but they're very busy over there doing the dirty work over there.
The stronger they get over there, the weaker we are here. So now's the time to blunt their strength. If they have a safe haven in Syria and Iraq, they will use that safe haven to attack America. There is some hope to turn Iraq around, but Jordan is next.
So you don't think they don't want to just build an Islamic State, that they want to go on? If they've had all their great success in Iraq, let's say they built an Islamic State, there's Sharia law, that you think they want to come beyond and they want to come here to get us?
They believe that the biggest impediment to building that Islamic State is American presence in the Mideast. They're trying to drive us out. They're trying to destroy Israel, kill every Christian in the Mideast or drive them out, make every Muslim bend to their will, and they see us as an impediment to that. They're telling us they're going to hit us.
One quick question. Is that what you got out of the briefing tonight?
I got out of the briefing tonight that the stronger they get in Iraq, the more likely we are to get hit, and there's a chance to turn it around. We better act quickly. And one thing I got out of the briefing, if we don't help the King of Jordan, who's the last moderate voice in the Mideast, God help us all.
Senator, thank you.
Bill Koenig, your response to that, particularly the comment about Jordan and the fact that somebody has got to step in and deal with Jordan.
Yeah, Jen, I saw Senator Graham right after he got out of that briefing, and he was shook.
Mm-hmm.
He was not himself. Even the ABC commentator that discussed it saw that as well. Evidently, he saw and heard some very, very serious intel about the risks that the United States could face on our shores. As far as Jordan, Israel is cooperating around the clock. They already have a good relationship with Jordan. Israel has a very long border with Jordan, and they consider this a very significant risk. And Israel is doing everything they can to prepare themselves in the event that they have to come over and help defend and stand with Jordan in the event of ISIS coming into Jordan. And even the United States, we have some F-16s in Jordan. We have our Defense Department has worked with them closely over the last 12 months. So Jordan looks like it would have Israel and the United States there to defend them in the event of a potential incursion into Jordan by ISIS.
Well, things, in the last couple of weeks have gotten very tense in Israel. Not that they aren't every day, but we had the discovery of the 3 bodies of the teenage boys, and there was that was the Israeli teenage boys slaughtered by Palestinian terrorists. We had some retaliation and some revenge. This is a little while ago now, but where do you think this is going? Because, again, this just further stirs up the pot in the epicenter. And, Bill, that's the burden you and I have, and others do too. And, of course, Joel Rosenberg has done films on it and teaches on it. Numbers of us have a huge burden for the fact that once the epicenter gets knocked off course, the whole globe goes haywire, and that's what we're concerned is going to happen.
No doubt about it. Jerusalem is God's time clock. The state of Israel is God's time clock. And, when the peace process completely collapsed over some moves by Abbas, number one, attempting to go to the international community and attempting to become even more involved with the United Nations and the International Criminal Courts, et cetera, et cetera. And then also the thing that really, really got to Israel was the unity agreement that Abbas cut with Hamas. And everything has gone downhill since then. Then the kidnapping of the 3 young boys up in the Gush Etzion area south of Jerusalem, with the nation of Israel praying for these young boys night in, night out for over 2 weeks, and then to find out that they were killed tragically just right after they were kidnapped. And then to have these rockets coming in from Gaza. Israel's determined now, after this situation with these young yeshiva students, that they are going to get to the kidnappers. They're going to do everything they can to find them and those involved and responsible. Number 2, they are developing a plan right now to completely eliminate Hamas's infrastructure in Judea and Samaria. And number three, they are calling on Hamas to stop the rockets out of Gaza, or they're going to take out the rockets. So this is very, very serious, and Netanyahu is very serious about this. He's been on international TV, and something's happening, Jan. I mean, the whole region right now has gone from an incredible calmness to a very intense period of time in a very short period of time.